What's up, guys? Do you know the name Nootsara Tomkom? If you don't worry, but I'm gonna give you a little story time. So about a year ago now, the first time I'd ever done any international volleyball commenting, I went to the VNL. It was in Italy, it was in a bubble. All the international teams were there. Brazil, Turkey, USA, Italy, France, men's and women's, and Thailand was there. And the big news was that there were players, some of them had come out of retirement and they were playing their very last tournament together, these icons of Thai volleyball. And one of them was Nootsara Tomkom. Now, I'd heard the name before. I know she's an international, one of the best setters in the world, but I'd never played against her, I'd never played with her. So I didn't know the full extent how well loved and respected she was in the game. But I found that out very quickly at the VNL when the internet erupted with this group of women that had come back to play volleyball for the last time together. Now, flash forward about 6 months after that tournament, and Athletes Unlimited started announcing their rosters for season 2 of the only professional volleyball league in the USA. And accidentally, someone from the content team let slip that Nootsara Tomkom was coming to the league. She was not supposed to be announced, but it got out and the international volleyball scene went wild. They were so excited to see her play in the US of all places, not only because she would be playing in this awesome league, but she'd be playing with players like Shayla Castro, Betty De La Cruz, a bunch of international celebrity superstar volleyball players were gonna potentially be playing on the same team. So now it's March, and volleyball has officially started. And the only problem for us on the broadcast team is that Nutsara came a day later than media day, so we don't have anything to show of her in the broadcast when she makes an amazing point, which happens a lot. We don't have her talking about her cause. We don't have her explaining why Athletes Unlimited was so awesome or why it was her choice. And so the idea from the producers was, hey Key, maybe you could sit down with her and have a chat. So I said, yeah, I can do that. I wrote to Nutsara, she agreed. But then the producers flipped and decided, no, you know what, we're gonna have the broadcast cameras film it, we're gonna do it a day of a game, we're gonna just have her come in and talk to one of our presenters. But by that point, I had already asked Nutsara if she would film something with me. So I thought, okay, what could we do instead? What about a behind the scenes, a day in the life, something like I've been doing with some of the other players with the off-season spotlight, but just a mini version of that. So I sent her a little clip of what I had done with Lindsay, because it's really just, here's what players get up to in their free time. So the day of, I was so nervous walking over to her hotel because I know the extent of how many people love her and I want to just do justice. Also just because I didn't know her, I was a little bit starstruck myself. So I get there and just by some dumb luck coincidence, Rai is one of the people who's coming with us to coffee, and I love Rai. She's one of my very good friends. We played 2 seasons together and we did a whole off-season spotlight together. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it. So we start in the lobby of the hotel, or the lounge. We start in the lounge of the hotel and we do a little intro, and I asked Nutsara, why did you choose Athletes Unlimited? How do you spend your free time? What do you love to do? After I had filmed it, I listened it back, and the music from the speakers was right above us, and I know that we can't use any music that isn't approved in our broadcast, so I wasn't gonna be able to use it. But by that point, it's too late. We're already walking out the door on our way, and this is how it went. Hey Noots!
Hi!
So tell me how you spend your free days.
Wow, on my free day, I love to sleep. But sometimes I went out with a friend to go to a coffee shop and also maybe with brunch with the friend.
And what is different about playing here versus playing anywhere else you've played before?
Oh, of course, the biggest difference is the rule, and also we have to change the member every single week. So it's hard for the setter, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
So much fun. Yeah. I'm so glad you're having fun. What's been your favorite part about Athletes Unlimited?
Well, I like the people here. I love the players because they are so kind and also they're so nice.
Yes, yeah. I agree. It's the people. Right. It's the people that make it amazing. And you're amazing. So thanks so much. Thanks, dudes. Newt is such a lovely human. I'm so glad that I had a chance to sit down and talk to her. That video is only 1 minute long of a couple of questions and some B-roll of coffee, but actually we sat there, the four of us, for maybe an hour just talking about everything that goes into being a volleyball player. I mean, Raya and I go way back. We played 2 seasons together. We used to take photos together. We have been through it together. I've come and visit her in Puerto Rico. She's a great friend of mine. But the other 2 I had never met, but they were on totally different spectrums, totally different sides of their lives. You know, Nutsara has played a long and extensive and successful career and is now moving on to the next things in her life, her business, what it is she wants to do outside of volleyball. And Ari is in the very beginning. She's just graduated from college and only played a couple of seasons pro, and she's now considering, do I want to play pro for the rest of my life, or do I want to move on and do something different with my life? So the 4 of us just sitting there chatting about the things that we've seen over the years and how to get into the game, and managers and agents and fans and just everything that goes along with the sport that we love. And I now have new friends that I never expected. All of this to say, don't be nervous. If you have an idea, if you have a want, a dream, in my case, it was to film a little BTS with someone I had never met before that I know is very famous and has a lot of requests that come at her daily. I was nervous to do that. But maybe for you, it's to play professional volleyball, or it's to just get out of your comfort zone somehow. You are the only one between you and that thing. And if you enjoyed this video, I feel like you'll enjoy some of my VNL videos where I got to chat to a lot of other really awesome volleyball players like Alessandro Micheletto, Igor Kliuka, Shayla Castro, obviously. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head who were in those videos, but I'm gonna link a playlist here of all the VNL stuff because those were some other moments where I got a little bit nervous, a little bit starstruck, and just, I hope you enjoy.
Living life like a Kardashian.